Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to What I Wished For. I'm going to get started by doing readings for the month of August. This is for all of the Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. So for the sign of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios, I'm going to do your reading for the month of August. The first card just popped out. Oh my God, it says breathe. So for whoever is out there, take a deep breath and just breathe. And I'm going to read the readings out of the book. I'm going to give you guys the meanings, what they mean to me. Okay. All right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios. We have breathe, we have tick-tock, and a leg up. So breathe. God, you guys, just take a deep breath and relax. Whatever is meant for you is meant for you. And TikTok is like you think you have to make things happen and that the clock is ticking, and if you don't do the right thing, things aren't going to happen. That is not true. And a leg up means you need to stop trying to do everything yourself, and it's okay to accept help. And there is help coming. You don't have to do everything on your own and by yourself. So I'm going to read to you guys the meanings out of the book. That was my interpretation of the cards, but I'm going to read to you the meanings also. So it's, slow down, take a deep breath. You don't have to do everything on your own by yourself. So the first message says patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses. Breathe into the sunlight. Release the darkness, and miracles will appear. You have worked long and hard. Your dreams are coming to fruition. You may want to hurry things along. You are the slow one moving. It says, I don't know this word, languidly, yet still progressing right now in a rhythm dictated by your authentic nature, the essence of your dream, and the will of the universe. Slow and steady wins the race. You will indeed win if you relax, stay the course, trust your intuition, and breathe. So you guys, I know that if you are watching this right now, you're looking for answers. You're looking for, am I going to be okay? And this is a reading to let you know, yes, you're going to be okay. Yes, you are on the right track, even if it doesn't feel like it. A lot of times, trying to speed things up and hurry things along, when you do that, it creates a lot of things that you might have to go back and clean up because you're in a hurry. And being patient, I know, is one of the hardest things to do. So what do you do when you're trying to be patient? Find things that bring you joy to make the time go faster. What do I mean by joy? You guys, I bought a hula hoop at Walmart, and honestly, it is the funniest thing ever when I do it, because my son says I'm looking like I'm having a seizure when I do it. It is so funny, but it's fun. Also, you can go outside in nature. You can do art. I know if you guys are watching this video, you are creative. You can start reading cards. You can start doing things that make your heart happy. That's how, it's not things come faster. It's just a way to help distract yourself so that the things that you're waiting for are coming to you, but doing more isn't going to make it come faster. So you can do more and stress yourself out, or you can do less and have some fun. So listen to music, play the guitar, get out your paintbrush, get out your crayons, color, do things that just make you happy, and breathe. Meditate. There's amazing meditations on YouTube. If you guys have a hard time just sitting still and being in your own skin, it is a very hard thing to do, and it is a practice. But there are people on YouTube that have guided meditations that kind of tell you, they tell you what to do with your mind, what to do with your breath, and how to take a moment and how to take a pause. So I know if you guys are watching this on YouTube, you're on YouTube all the time. So start looking up meditations, and that'll help you just slow it down. Okay, the next one is TikTok, and it means you think you're in a hurry and that there's only so much time, and if you don't create it, it's not going to happen. And this is a card telling you that whatever is meant for you is meant for you, and I promise you are not going to miss it. It will find you. You don't have to go out and hurry things along or think that if you don't do certain things, you're going to miss it. I promise you that God, that Spirit, that the universe, Source, your angels, whoever you believe in and whoever you're praying to, what is meant for you will find you, and you won't miss it. I promise. I'm going to read you. It says, timeless, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future is ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening right now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment and to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. So you guys, I'm just going to tell you really quick. My friend Avery used to say, God is never in a hurry, but he's always on time. And it is a true story, and it is so hard to believe when you're waiting for your answers. It says, your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in the human-made time and the external efforts in your most important manifestation partner, Spirit, in a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing, stay positive, and make a commitment to remain in high vibration thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it'll seem as if you will align again with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's all the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. So whatever you are meant to do, I was saying, will find you. And not only will it find you, it'll support you. So it'll support you financially, it'll support you spiritually, it'll support you emotionally and mentally. So I was talking to a girlfriend the other day, and she said, in the beginning of your life, you have jobs, then you have a career, and then you have your vocation. And your vocation is where I am now, which is this is my soul's purpose. Coming back, reading these cards and giving you guys the information that I wished I had. I wished somebody here was to tell me that, Michelle, you're going to be okay. So whoever is watching this, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you are going to be okay. You are on the right track. God wants the very best for you all the time, and for you not to hurt yourself doing it. So the next one is a leg up. And the leg up is it's okay to get help, and that you can, you don't have to do everything on your own and by yourself. And if the right people, if you feel like you're looking for your soul tribe, I am just asking you to ask God, Source, Spirit, the universe, your angels to send you your people. I promise you, He will, they do, they come. This journey that we are all on, I feel like people are getting what it took me until I was 48 years old to figure out. You guys are getting it way younger than me, and I love that. And getting a leg up too is not putting all your eggs in one basket. That we now need to have multiple baskets. We need to have not just one job. We need to have I don't want to say 10 jobs, but like I started with a YouTube channel. I started a YouTube channel in 2019 that wasn't for the oracle cards. It was speaking out loud because I know I am being called by God to share my story, my information, and my life, to spread some hope, to spread some joy, and to spread some love, and to spread some light. And I've known this about myself for a long time, but I had to work out a lot of things in my life before I was able to do that. So that's what I started. And then at night, I loved watching horoscopes. I loved all the card readers. I've always loved this. This is what I was scrolling at. This is what I was doing. And then my son said to me, Mom, you should start reading people. And I'm like, I'm not good enough. I don't know how to do this. But over time, I started to think, I love this stuff. I'm meant to do this stuff. So if you love this stuff and you're meant to do this stuff, it will find you. It took me until I was 48 to realize that I'm meant to help people on their journey. So I'm assuming that if you are watching that, you are meant to help people on their journey too. But it's okay to receive help and work your own things out first. You have to do that. And I promise you, as you're doing it, the right people are going to show up to assist you. And some people may only be meant to be with you for a short period of time. Some of them are for longer, but you get to decide and you get to pick. And it's not everybody is here to reject you and hurt you, but sometimes these are karmic lessons that we have to learn first in order to find out where you're supposed to be and how to stick up for yourself and how to say no and how to find your true calling. So this is number 34. It says receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. You've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align who can give you a leg up during this phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all the areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept the aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. So the miracle is happening. And what is a miracle? I used to think a miracle was like a blind man could see. A guy who's in a wheelchair can all of a sudden walk. Like, they had to be these huge, oh my God, somebody who was in a car accident who was supposed to die lived. That is a miracle. And yes, they are miracles and they are very big, but sometimes miracles can just be, I don't want to say just be, but if you are in recovery and you are recovering from drugs and alcohol, not picking up a drink or a drug for an entire 24-hour process, that is a miracle. Calling somebody and telling them that you need help, that is a miracle. They don't have to be these huge, oh my God moments. The fact that you are here watching my video is a miracle. The fact that I have people that want to hear what I have to say, that is a miracle. So I know that miracles are happening all day, every day. The birth of a baby, you raising children, those are miracles every single day, and they are happening. And when you can't see them, you need to create them. And how do you do that? You just show up. Show up for your life. Okay, the next part of this is, now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or a business advisor who has been where you want to go to help you get there. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid you in prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and that you are in a position where you just can't do it all by yourself anymore. Time to bring on those who can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available and it will indeed appear. Delegate authority to others so you can take steps towards your big dream. The perfect people will arrive at the perfect time. So as long as you step forward with just a mustard seed of faith. So I am asking you guys to hang in there and to just believe. Just believe and hang in there that the best is coming your way. And it is happening. And sometimes you have to just look for what is right in front of your face. And sometimes when you're in this and you're waiting, and just because you plant a seed and you water it every day and you check on it every day, it does not make it grow faster. So sometimes you just have to plant your seed, water it, and then go make yourself busy with something else while you are waiting for your seeds to grow. So I'm going to do another reading with the Life Purpose Oracle cards. And the ones I just used on you, I used the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. This was my first deck I ever got. I love it and it's wonderful. And if you are looking for a deck, if you're wondering if you want to start reading or get an oracle deck of your own, I highly recommend this. I have loved it. But my one girlfriend, Teresa, said, don't buy it unless it speaks to you. So if it speaks to you, go ahead and get it. All right, the next deck is the Life Purpose Oracle cards. So this is going to tell you guys why your seeds are planted and watered, what you can do in the meantime while they're growing, okay? I'm just saying a little prayer over my heart. And every time I do these readings, I've been seeing a house when my eyes are closed, a big, gorgeous, beautiful house that somebody is moving or going to. Every time I do this, it's like the house has more and more detail to it. So, all right, guys, I'm doing 3 card spreads on you. And usually I wait for the cards to pop out. And that tells me that this is what God, Spirit, the angels want you to receive today. So again, this is for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. All right, guys, this says school. The answer that you're seeking now involves going to school. So if you were on the fence about, should I go back to school? Do I need to go back to school? This is saying that whatever you're seeking right now does involve school. However, I'm going to let you guys know, not just going to college is school. There are a lot of online classes right now that aren't at a college that you might see. It's educating yourself, but it doesn't mean that it has to per se be college. It might be tech school. It might be an online course of how to connect to your intuition. It might be how to own your value. It might be just learning. If you're watching this, chances are you are not into traditional school. So this does involve education and school, but it might not be college. Okay, so that's all I can tell you about that one. Okay, author, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write. So if you guys are thinking about, should I write a book? Am I supposed to write a book? This is yes. And even if you feel like you're not ready to write the book at this time, if things come to you, just get a journal and just start writing things that are coming to you. If you have a dream about something, if you are reminded of something, start writing it down. You don't have to start your book this second, but there is something in there, and people do need to hear your story, your experience. And it says you got a book in you. So if you were on the fence about that, I'm telling you, you were meant to write a book. The next one says talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So if you guys are worriers, which if you're watching this video, you are a worrier. And the part of, am I going to be okay? Yes, you are. You are going to be okay. So remember what the first card said in the reading was to breathe. Whenever your mind starts to race and go 1,000,000 miles an hour, remember just to stop, take a deep breath, breathe in through your nose, hold it for 4, and then out through your mouth for 8. I learned that in a book that I got. So breathe in for 4, hold for 4 seconds, and breathe out for 8. And that'll just help ground you and bring you back to the present moment. And when this says talk to your angels, there are angels all around you. They're all around us all of the time, and they want the absolute best for us. And a lot of times, some people might think you're crazy. I know that you're not. I've had angels all around me my whole life. I couldn't see them, but then I did see them. You know what? They showed up as people. Like, you might be out and somebody just might say the kindest thing to you, or a friend shows up right at the right moment and just puts a smile on your face. So sometimes angels aren't just spirits all around you. They are people that just show up and giving you a little bit of hope just to carry on a little bit longer. And when this says talk to your angels, you can talk to other people. A stranger might just approach you and do something, but as much as it says talk to your angels, if you're watching this, you are an angel, and you have probably talked to people and said things to them. So as much as this says talk to your angels, you are somebody else's angel too. So just please remember that God, Spirit, and the angels want the best for you all of the time. I'm going to pick one more from the Oracle of the Fairies. This is just such a kind and loving message, and I just want to leave you guys with a little bit of hope for the month of August. And I know that Spirit, God, I pray to God. I think God is in everybody. This says temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So this says right now, you guys, that you are being tempted by something, and it's probably an addiction. And addiction comes in all forms. It can come in alcohol, it can come in drugs, it can come in food, it can come in gambling, it can come in shopping, it can come in hoarding, it can come in so many different forms. And just know, if you are struggling with the disease of addiction, I have struggled with the disease of addiction, and I do struggle with the disease of the addiction. And the only one who can remove the disease of addiction is God. And it can be done, and it is being done. So if you are struggling with temptation right now, just ask God to please remove this for you. I promise you, it can be done, and miracles do happen. So thank you so much for watching. I wish you a good month of August and a little bit of hope. So I will see you guys in September. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.